Marvel movies, I love them. That was my big, fat, deep goal over the quarantine season. I lined them up in order of how they occurred. It is an awesome way to watch Marvel movies. And I watched them in order of how they occurred, and y'all, it was brilliant. I'm just saying, like, I loved that experience and brilliance of Marvel. But it begins with Iron Man, and if you know the story of Iron Man, it's like fast forward the first few scenes of the first movie when your kids are with you, like he's rough and he's living paganly, and he's in a dark place, and he's the most selfish, arrogant jerk you ever did see that was a superhero. Like, he just is so egotistical. And honestly, I didn't fall in love with Marvel until the Avengers. Do y'all watch Marvel? Are you with me? Thank you. Let me tell you, I have so much spiritual connotation. The Avengers come on the scene about, I don't know, a few movies in, and all of a sudden, all these individuals become part of a team. And everything changed. And until then, it just felt like little sporadic superhero movies. I couldn't figure out how they were connected. But when they came together, y'all, it was incredible. And if you have not watched to the very end, the last two movies are some of the best two movies that have ever been made in the history of the world. And I do believe it, y'all. I mean, I could cry about it. And so at the last movie, what happens is there's this incredible war, and they come together against unthinkable circumstances like time. That was a problem, like it's just things that feel really difficult to defeat. And so they're coming against these forces that just feel impossible to defeat. And at the very end, there's one way to defeat it. And guess who gives his life? Iron Man. That jerk from movie one. The jerk from movie one, something changed. Guess what changed? He became part of a team. He became part of a bigger story than his own wealth and his own importance. Guys, your churches, your leaders, they want a vision and they want to be part of a story, and they need to be part of a team. We are isolated. We're the loneliest generation that has lived on earth. It's not really debated. It was that way before the pandemic. 3 in 5 people admitted to feeling lonely prior to the pandemic. I'm guessing the numbers now are 4 in 5 to 5 in 5. We have the answer to this. See, if we're called to run a race, and if Jesus is coming back now I didn't prophetically say he was, but you tell me he for sure isn't. Because I'm telling you, all signs are pointing too soon. So then, there's got to be a collective work. I mean, y'all want to know why I'm in ministry? Because I'm really tired like all of you, and I have wanted to quit, and the enemy certainly has tried to make me. So the only reason I am still in it is because I have this thought of our generation getting our act together and actually living out the Great Commission globally in a way that could change eternity in case he comes back soon. That's why I haven't quit. And I bet that's why you haven't quit either. There's this sense of it matters. There's this sense that we could do this better. We could do this more pure-heartedly. We could do this with a vision of changing things. I'm naive enough to think that could happen. I am.